Good evening, people. PJT, rate my beer, and the infamous M. Anyway, right, as you've seen on the thumbnail, we're doing Puntigamer out of the Sub against the UK Stella. 2 Pilsners, and just something that we wanted to see if the Puntigamer is standing up as much as what we thought when we did a review on it, didn't we?
Yeah.
So, I'll take it I'm pouring both of them here.
I take it you are.
I had that feeling. So what I'll do, I'll pour the Puntigamer first. If you want to know how to pour from the Sub and how to mess up opening up a Torp, do look at the last review
Yeah, we'll watch the last one.
of Puntigamer, which will show you what a wally I am. So, look at that. This is how you pour a pint. I could do it with my eyes closed.
Yeah. I don't need to sing that.
Oh, no way. What a wally I am, mate. Okay, like I say, I do like the exclusive 3-finger head. And this is the UK Stella, which I'll do from here. Probably do another classic now. No, I've got this one. Got this one sussed, everyone. Oh, you can't see me anyway. No, it's not. Just right. I know what I'm doing, John. I've poured from these things for 10 years. Remember, this is thin at the top, so you've got to have a halfway head. Because remember, this is going another way. Obviously, we did have a Stella glass. Well, actually, we've got a few Stella glasses, but let's not worry about them. It's in a good old Thatcher's glass.
This is what we had chilled, so we're going with this.
It's a long story. We were doing something different and something else, but we went along with this. And this is just a bit of fun. So don't take anything seriously.
Yeah, it's
Much for much.
yeah, much for
You know,
much. You're not getting
I've
a lot
said
of
to this.
Raymer
I said to that
things.
pondering man, you know, the AI man. I said to him, at the end of the day, you need to smell a beer sometimes because you need to gauge something from it. You know.
Okay, what way round would you like to start the
That
testing?
to that.
Okay.
So we're doing UK Stella 5% ABV brooding Wales against Puntigamer 5.2% ABV brewed in Austria. Carbonation's quite the same.
Yeah, a little bit lighter on the
And the worst thing is, get that lacing that really defeats the issue from earlier. But it's cold, isn't it?
It's
Right.
cold and it's
Let's
wet.
have a look.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. There is a there is a Pilsner bite there, so we'll have a look. Well, on to that. We do have a third person present, if needed on this. M23, it was brand new, that. It's only last year.
There's more depth.
I'd hope so.
Yeah, I'm picking up more wheat cereal kind of taste on the beginning
Oh, yeah,
there.
yeah. Straight away. It's more...
There's more of a complexity.
There's more body
of
to it.
flavour, more body to it.
as well. Yeah, more complexity to the flavour. You've kind of, what you've got with Puntigamer, so be it a Pils. When I say I compare it to Holston Pils in prior videos, that's the bite bit at the end and the Pilsner thing. Holston Pils is very old school Pils, whereas this has that fruitiness that is running through you. With Stella, you're just getting your standard malts that are going through, and they're not nothing wrong with it, but it's not.
It's alright, the dog's just come in and tried to use the machine to knock the camera.
Yeah, I don't want to do the dog in on a video, do I? I will get in trouble, right? But it's like it's got. There's much more going on.
Yeah,
And I've never been for many years, as I can tell you don't like that. Tiny little sip she took then. It does have its Pilsner bite. And what Stella is delivering is what it is for me. And that's always been, since right back in the day when it was 5.2%, when it used to be, you know, as I said before, the old wife beater and so on. And it delivered back then because you didn't have all the options that you have now. now you have so many different options. This is not even close to being the top beer on the perfect draft.
Yeah, like I say, I'm getting more a wheatiness, a cerealness there.
Before I try the other one, I was just gonna say I think the Stella just tastes weak.
You think it tastes quite watery,
Yeah.
don't you?
I mean, you're
quite
getting
light-bodied.
you're getting the usual notes with it as you would with the other one, but it just tastes weaker.
The carbonation's good. But if you're going to swill...
I'm starting to wonder if the carbonation is trying to pursue your mind away from the lack of body in this.
I don't know. We've done some other videos. It's all kind of...
It's got a far more enthralling the taste.
It's...
Yeah, it's more
Puntigamer.
complex.
It's got
Yeah,
much
that's what I
more
said.
depth
That way,
to
yeah.
it.
Yeah, it has.
Stella's not... Let's be honest here. Stella's not going
And
to
I'm
touch
actually
that.
finding that the Pilsner bite on the end is, although you've got the bite with the Puntigamer, the same with you've got with the Stella. The Stella one is a little bit astringent. It's coming across as a little bit harsh. Whereas with the Puntigamer, it's got a smooth softness to it. It's got that nice silky feel in your mouth.
I think we've always shouted out, obviously, for Heineken on the blade, because Heineken is a good old school lager, but it delivers, especially when you get it right. You know, you can get Heineken in a can brewed in the UK, it can be somewhat iffy. You get it in a pub in the UK, it can be somewhat iffy. You go and have it abroad, it's lovely. The last two kegs we had on the blade were absolutely to die for, but I think this on the blade could really excel.
I'm a particular fan of Puntigamer. I always have been. I really enjoy this particular Pilsner.
Well, I sold her a glass on eBay. She annoyed me, so I took a picture of
He
it.
sold my glass.
Well, you bought it.
Well, yeah, exactly.
It's a really nice beer. It has a wonderful complexity to it for a Pilsner that you don't usually get. But I also like the way that it gives you a nice mellow buzz, the feeling
There's
that
fruitiness and everything. That's quality, isn't it?
as you're drinking it.
Oh, there he is. I thought that one had done that one. So there was a smell from the dogs, and I didn't know which one had done what.
Yeah, it was him.
Oh, that's naughty. Now, for me, the Puntigamer is leagues ahead of Stella.
You're a Stella fan.
I've drunk Stella for a very long time.
A lot of time warm out of cans.
Yeah, yeah. You've done it, been there, got the t-shirt with Stella. She is Mrs. Stella, although I used to drink a lot of it back in the day.
Because you didn't have
This is what
to try other things.
This is what I said. And if you think about it, when the Belgian Stella came out on the Perfect Draft, and people brought, remember, we already had a Perfect Draft before Stella was even out on it. And you're going back years for Stella now. I couldn't tell you the exact time, but you didn't have the options. So it was going to be good anyway. Now, for these people to know that the difference, I think, I don't know, I think a lot of things at the moment, which we'll keep for another video.
If you get the opportunity to try Puntigamer, whether it's on Sub, the Blade, bottle, or where did you say it come from?
Austria.
Austria. I thought that's what you said. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah,
if you get the opportunity to try it, it is one of my most favourite Pilsners.
That's
It really is.
Yeah, that's not even close. There's no more I can say on this one. Is there? If I carry on any longer, she'll have drunk all that. See, clever people. Right, what can I say? Thanks for watching. Bonjour.